Airports across the country are basically deserted.
Airlines around the world have grounded most of their fleets.
Planes are parked as demand for travel is way down.
Almost a year ago, the world came to a complete halt as COVID-19 began a worldwide pandemic with planes grounded and all flights cancelled. This left us stuck in Dubai, unable to travel back home to see family and friends. Fast forward to many months later, travel began to open up and flights resumed. Not knowing what it's like to fly in 2021 and still wanting to visit home, we took the opportunity and grabbed a taxi and headed straight to the Dubai National Airport. So we have just arrived here at the Dubai airport where we will be flying to South Africa via Ethiopia. We're still quite curious at how flying is in 2021, so we decided let's vlog our experience in order to see what it's really like.
There seems to be tight security here at the airport tonight, and it's really busy compared to what I expected it to be.
Before coming to the airport, we needed to get a COVID test, which was not fun at all. They're gonna prick our noses or shove that stick in our nose for this COVID test.
I don't want to do this. Okay.
Oh yeah. Damn it! No. Just relax.
Okay, stop sucking me out. It's easy to say once you're done. I'm gonna go first. You could see how far you were sticking it up your nose.
Why were you looking?
I can't help but look.
You can't look because then you psych yourself out.
Oh shit. Thank you. Ooh.
In order to get onto the plane, you need to have a negative COVID result, and you need to go about 72 hours before you're going to hop onto the plane because that is your time frame. To South Africa we go.
To South Africa we go. That was quite a hectic check-in. We stood in the line forever. They eventually called our flight numbers to go to the front of the line, and they said that we actually needed a hard copy of our negative COVID test. So if you are coming, make sure you have a hard copy of that.
So far, by the looks of things, everything in the airport is open. All the coffee shops, all the shops, all the drone shops, cell phone shops, everything is open. So it still looks pretty much normal after you've gotten through the disastrous gate entrance. But we kind of need to hurry up to get our flights because it took us 2 hours to go through that row, and now we just gotta run. Otherwise you're gonna miss the plane.
We're supposed to be boarding.
Like now. Go, 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 go. You need a snack?
No, there's no time for that.
There's always time for a snack.
There's no time for that.
Leanne's just not being fair. No time for snacks, but we are trying to hurry.
Made it.
Thank you.
It's finally time to board the actual plane.
It's been a year and a half since we've walked through these corridors. No. 31, no. 31, yes!
Not by the window. I'm a bit weak about that.
We should have drew a little picture there with a window so we could see what it looks like out there. That guy got a window, but I don't know, we just kind of got the bad seats, I guess.
Hopefully the next leg of the trip has a better seat.
looks like there's no other preventative measures within inside the plane. So it's just basically your seat. They don't have social distancing, so it's best to keep hand sanitizer with you and your mask on at all times. That's what it looks like. So make sure to clean everything around you as an extra preventative measure. You know you got to do this to another plane as well. So we have just landed in Addis Ababa and looks like we have come through the airport to go to the next terminal in order to climb onto the next plane. Usually before you used to just climb on a bus and go straight to the other plane, but this time we've come through the airport. So we have arrived at gate C2. It looks like we'll be taking a bus in order to go onto the next plane. Are you excited for the next leg?
Yes, this adds a little bit more adventure.
Say something else? Say something else?
I hope our seats are a little bit better than the last flight.
Say something else?
Let's go.
Say something else?
I just want to get home.
A window seat. We got a window seat this time. You can grab the window. I'm such a nice guy.
So the air hostesses have said that we are all on board and the flight is really empty.
Like, check at the amount of seats that are all open. In our previous flight, we had everybody sit in a seat, so there wasn't social distancing or anything. But in this plane, it looks like there will be. So now, we have a whole place to ourselves. Socially distancing from you. Even though the seats are empty in this plane, we still are required to wear our masks during the whole entire flight. Leanne on a mission again. Is it clean?
Yes.
Well, not too bad.
I'd rather be safer than sorry. Even if it looks like I'm crazy because I'm doing all of this, I'd rather make sure that my space is clean, even if the airline's cleaned it beforehand.
Quite a bit of turbulence on the takeoff. Kilimanjaro, eh?
I also think so. It's on my bucket list to climb that one day.
One day. So that is super cool.
So we have a health compliance questionnaire that we need to fill out before arriving in South Africa. This is from the South African government and it's basically just general questions on your health in the last 14 days.
We don't seem to have a pen for this form, so we'll just use our imaginary pen. Filled out.
They'll ask for it.
So we have just landed now in South Africa and that was an awesome flight. There was like nobody there. You could take all the seats to yourself. It was incredibly cool. So we've just passed passport control and they needed our COVID test and they also required us to fill a form in online Not sure entirely what that is all about, but they still allowed us to go through. Otherwise,
that's because we had our negative results. So he seemed to be okay with that because we had our printed negative results.
bonus. But otherwise, we just went through passport control as if it was normal, and there was no COVID.
And there were no queues. It was super quick to go through, so great. Let's go and see some friends and family now.
Woo!